Hey everybody, it's Lisa from Shabby Road Studio. Today I'm playing with my jelly plates, trying to make some grungy backgrounds for the vintage circus junk journal that we're working on. So I'm gonna just experiment with some stenciling, just kind of playing around. Let's get going. We're gonna be using alcohol inks for some of this, so fanning this dry because alcohol inks dry really quick, and I don't want to use my heat tool on this because it will warp the jelly plate. We're going to pull up the stencil. Doesn't look all that interesting under there. I'm going to put a very thin layer of the metallic paint on top. Just want the paint thin enough. Just a thin coat so you can still see the image underneath of it. And I'm going to take some of this. I got this at a thrift store, or maybe it was on a estate sale. Either way, this is like a thick, it's kind of like cardstock, but it's got this like texture to it. Really neat looking. It's a little lighter than the craft, the brown craft cardstock, but I thought this might make a neat vintage, grungy looking background for journal cards. It's got the stability to it more than just the computer paper that I usually use. This is always the fun part, taking a peek. Yeah, I mean, there's some, you can see some of the stenciling, but this one didn't fit tight onto to the jelly plate. It wasn't snug like some stencils, so it did leak through. But I guess I kind of like this. This is one I did before I started filming. This is with the stars. So I mean, they're definitely usable. And then this is one I did. Just kind of gives you a basic grungy background to add whatever you want to use with it. Let's see. So now I've put 3 of the skinny Tim Holtz stencils. It's not sticking because I have it. There. I want to use some chalk paint. I use this a lot with everything I do. It dries fast. They have colors that I like. And so we're going to just kind of blob some of these on here. And I have some gold metallic. That's not stirred up. I hate it when that clear, there we go. When you don't shake it up enough, it doesn't mix up right. Okay. Let's brayer that on. Okay, I've removed the stencils from the jelly plate, and then this is dried. Now I thought it would be fun to, let me grab my other stencil. Lay the star stencil over top of this and add some, let's see what colors we have. We have teal. Let's do gumball, or let's see, Fiesta. Let's do Fiesta and see if we can get another color in the stars. So let's really quick. Yeah, this stuff dries really fast, so see what we get. See what we get. Now we'll let that dry. Okay, so this is dry. I took the stencil, the star stencil off. I don't really see a lot of stars. So basically we got the color came through, but we didn't really get the star shapes like I thought we would. So now I'm going to just go ahead again with the metallic. This is bronze. And it's just going to be really thin layer. Okay, let's take a pull and see what we get. I don't know if we should do white or, I think I'm going to use this. This is one I grabbed a second print off from. It's very light, so I'm going to reuse this on this. Okay. I like that you can see the subtle stencil images that we have. I like the teal in there, but I mean, there's a star. We got a star. We got one star. Yeah, so probably not my favorite, but it's all usable. That's the thing with the jelly prints. Well, I mean, for me, I speak for myself because I am no professional at jelly plate printing, but for most of my prints, they aren't anything, you know, to write home about. But they're a background that you start with, and you could add, you know, Tim Holtz paper dolls to the front. This is just a base to use. So this is very workable for me. I am liking all of these. I mean, they're all different, but they have some of the same color theme in them. This one, I like the dots. I do like the stars in the back. That would be great for the 4th of July. So there's a lot here. Let's pull that. I'm gonna see if I can pull that with a black. Ooh. I hope I know what I'm doing here. We're going to put a little black. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I'm going to use, oh boy, I think that's too much. We're going to see. too much. I'm gonna brayer some off from there. Okay, let's take a pull on personally, I think jelly printing is very therapeutic. You know, you can't get tired of doing this because there's always a new print that comes up. And like I said, I cannot make beautiful masterpieces like most people out there, but I think with what I do get, it's genuinely usable in some way. So it's never a waste because you can cut them up, take punches out of them. Yeah, there's just so many ways to use them. Okay, let's see what we got here. This is the fun part. Well, oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, that's grungy. Well, that's quite grungy. We've got the glimmering of the gold. We've got the, yeah, definitely a usable paper. It's just, I don't know if I'm be able to get that up, but I still see stuff on here. Just wondering how we could get that off from there. I love this color. I don't know what it is, but I love this color. Before that dries, let's take it on a white sheet, see what happens. I don't want to waste that cardstock if it doesn't turn out. Got paint on my hands. Sorry, I keep moving the camera. No, I don't think that's going to be a winner. That's looking like a big fat mess. Yep. But, like I said, these things can be used because you can reprint, use this again, get a design, and then use this to pull it. So this isn't a total waste. It's just, it's nothing on its own, this one. Still fun, but okay. So let me pause. So I just put the star stencil back down with, now I'm just putting some gold paint over it to try to get some gold stars. Now we're going to pull this up. There we go. Now we're going to take that one that we just did that's kind of ick by itself. And I'm going to go grab these stars. There. So now I've got some stars over the top of that kind of a ick background. So at least this has some potential. You could then take this and take like Posca pen, paint pens, and then do some doodling. You could doodle around each star. You could do whatever, but you've got to start to a background now with this. So like I said, it's not always a waste. You can always kind of add something on top and make your layers and whatever. So I don't have, what do I need here? I'm gonna scoop it out with this. Oh, that's way too much. This stuff is thick, so I tend to get way too much paint using. I'm just gonna see if there's any more, I can pull up any more that's left on the plate, any more of the stars. Ooh, that sticks. Got too much paint on there. Let's just use printer paper for this one. Oh, this isn't going to be a good one. But you never know. Yeah, this is just a blob. It's got a faint, I don't know if you can see it, my lighting in here, but there's a faint glimmer of the stars on here. Maybe if we were to use a lighter paint to pull this, you could see them, but they're there. So can we do something with that? Yeah, I mean, you could cut this up and use it on a masterboard, use it for collage or whatever. It's got that faint look there. So I am just decided to go ahead and put some more alcohol ink on the Gelli plate. Now we're going to use some more of the bronze metallic. Okay, let's use the cardstock to see what we get. Okay, I like it. Yeah, I really like this one a lot. I like this one because some of that black that was still left on the plate came through. It just gives it another dimension. So, yeah, I really like this. Let's see. Let's just blob some black on here. And just kind of, I still have some bronze on there. Let's just get some random black. Okay, I thought I had my camera going. I added some kind of like just swiping, some quick swipes of the teal and the cream chalk paint on top of, and now I'm taking a stencil and just painting the image and then just getting some, yeah, just like that. So now when this is dry, we'll do what we did here. We'll do the alcohol ink and then pull it with the bronze and we'll see what happens. Okay, that took a while to dry. We got it dry. Now let's throw in some espresso alcohol ink. And the blue. Some gumball. And some rosewood. Those were drying a little fast. Okay, let's go in with our bronze. Okay, let's see what we get. Hopefully this one works. I'm not picking up my flowers, or these, I don't know if that's a flower, but okay, so we got just a couple of, I wonder why those didn't come up. I like it. I'm disappointed that the stamps didn't come up. I mean, I know you can always go over it. But now I'm wondering why it didn't come up. Okay. You can take your brush and just just to give it kind of a faint print on there. Yeah. And you can do that with like any stamp. You can add to this, obviously. I like it. I like this paper. It's kind of like, I guess it's kind of a linen paper. You can see all the texture in the background, which I really like. So, yeah. All right. I guess I have held you long enough. It was an experiment. Nothing fancy, but I definitely will be using these in the circus journal. Would you, who wants a sneak peek at the journal? Raise your hand. Oh boy. Make sure I don't have a bunch of paint. Oh, come here. Come here, come here. All right, this is going to be a quick sneak peek. I have all the signatures sewn in. Sneak peek. Yep, that's it. That's all you get. So I wanted to add, after I finished with the gel printing, I went ahead and cut up some of the backgrounds and made a couple of a journal tag and a journal card for the circus junk journal. So this is a long tag, and this is a journal card. So that's how I'm going to use the rest of the plate prints that we did today. All right, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.